My name is Melda Magnuson Pritchard. I was born in Tisquehaw, Illinois, in a birthing house, and grew up at Putnam, and married Bob Pritchard, and have three daughters, two sons-in-laws, 9 grandchildren, 15 great-grandchildren, and one niece that likes to take my picture when I look like I need a nap.
Okay, my name is Bonnie Magnuson Kaler. I was born in Henry, Illinois in 1935. I lived on a farm until I was in 7th grade. Then we moved to town, and when I was in grade school, the first 5 grades, I was in a one-room country schoolhouse, and when I was in the 5th grade, this was my teacher. My sister was my teacher when I was in 5th grade, because it was during the war when there was a shortage of teachers. Then in the second half of 7th grade, I started going to school in Henry, graduating in 1953. And it was during those years that I met my future husband, George Kaler. He went on to Bradley, I went on to ISU, and we were married in 1958. Have 3 children, David, Ann, and Heidi, and their spouses are Kim, Rick, and David, and there are 6 grandchildren.
Was Melda a mean, strict teacher?
No, she really wasn't, but I thought she picked on me, but she really didn't. And I will always remember misspelling my only spelling word when she was a teacher.
I will too, because there was no way I could help you.
No, you couldn't. And the word
was awkward.
Yeah, and the word was always, and I put 2 L's with it.
What's the greatest invention you've seen in your life? You're 92, Melon?
93.
Oh my! Well, you only look 92.
You told
Tell
me
us-
you looked 75 yesterday.
Well, she's aged in 24 hours. It's been a tough time.
That's what you do,
The
George.
greatest invention, I don't know, Kool-Aid and chocolate chips.
Oh, just think, when you were born, there was no electricity, was there? Or you at least...
We-
Horse and buggy?
We didn't have electricity until I was a senior, after I graduated from high school. It
I
was just,
thought we got it in when I was born, 1935, no?
Did you have
We
indoor
didn't?
plumbing?
maybe we did, I don't know.
No.
You had
I
to
was
go to an
thinking-
outhouse?
I don't know,
Yes.
maybe she's right. I'm always wrong, so I don't give a car. I don't care, it was in 37 sometime, 30-something.
Yeah, in the 30s. I'm probably wrong. I don't know. why.
Bunny, you
I
know,
just
you're
always-
getting up there too. What's the greatest invention you've seen in your lifetime?
Plumbing.
Yeah, plumbing was the
Butt
best.
out.
You know,
Well, probably the hardest thing to understand is all this computerized stuff, this technology it's probably the greatest, but it could also be the worst, depending on how it's used. But it's amazing.
Now, were planes flying? Did you see the invention of the airplane?
well, I don't think so, I don't know. But I remember...
What year were you born?
1920, but I remember
Okay.
when Lindbergh flew to Paris, and every plane that went over, we would run out. You know, they weren't as high as they are now. They weren't jets, you know. And we'd hear a plane and we'd run out. I wonder if that's Lindbergh, you know. But yeah,
What was wartime like? You saw your...
miserable. It was a big worry all the time. I have a list out there in the kitchen of all my relatives and friends that there weren't any men around, you know. Only like somebody that had to stay home and help farm. But it was terrible to have your husband and brothers and cousins and everybody overseas, and they were all over. They were in the South Pacific and North Africa and France and it was awful.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
Talk a little about your parents, you two.
Well, I don't know what she thinks, but I think we had the best parents we ever could have had, even if we'd have picked them out ourselves.
I have to agree.